Welcome to a really exciting and super special Martini Monday. Today I'm doing the long-awaited 1,000 subscriber giveaway, so keep on watching. Hi everyone and cheers! I am doing what is probably the most exciting video of my entire YouTube career so far, definitely of 2024. I'm doing my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I know. Finally, it's finally here. And I decided to do a Cosmo and do a lot of festive red today for the occasion. So cheers. Oh, that is yummy. The video, maybe you guys haven't been waiting for, but I certainly have been. I have a pile of gifts for you here on my desk. In fact, I have two piles because I have so much stuff that I decided I'm going to do two giveaways. But before we jump in and I show you guys the products and I tell you all about the rules, let me welcome everybody to my channel. If you guys are new, then hi. My name is Natalia. I'm a concert pianist that loves all things makeup and beauty. And yes, in the year of 2024, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. If you guys are joining me for the very first time, I started my YouTube channel with a no-buy year all the way back in 2020. I haven't been the most consistent, which is partially why my channel took a while to get to the 1,000 subscriber milestone. And I've been focusing a lot on using the makeup I already own and of course also bringing in some new things throughout the past, I would say 3 years. Has it been 3 years? 2.5? I don't even know. I've been collecting a whole bunch of goodies. So if you're interested in seeing this giveaway as well as helping me grow so that there could be many others, then I hope you will subscribe and stick around. All right. So how am I doing this? To be honest, even I don't 100% know how I'm doing this, so all the rules will definitely be down in the description box below. I was toying with the idea of Google Forms. I know sometimes YouTube does this whole thing with you guys leaving your Instagram handles, and it used to filter some of those comments out. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm of course gonna ask you to be subscribed to my channel. If you would like a bonus entry, please go ahead and subscribe to my Instagram account. I will have that all down below in the description box as well. Now, how am I going to know if you are subscribed to my Instagram? That is a good question because some of you guys probably have a different handle on here than you do on IG. If you feel comfortable leaving your Instagram handle in a comment, then please go ahead and do so. You will need to comment not only just to let me know that you want to enter, but because there will be actually two prizes, you will need to let me know which one you're interested in. I guess let's try the Instagram handle thing. If your comment gets filtered out, message me. My work email for this YouTube account is always linked in the description box as well. And I think what I'll do is I'll do a random generator drawing and I will go ahead and find your comment and just pin. Well, I can't pin two comments, so I'll just let you guys know that you're the winner because there will be two. Any additional rules that I come up with along the way that I'm not thinking of right now, I will of course make sure to include in the description box. I really just want to keep it pretty simple, which is why I don't want to deal with Google Forms or anything like that. I've never done anything like that before. I don't want to mess it up. I've done the whole comment thing. It's worked in the past. It is a lot of work for me to go ahead and filter through and check that everyone is indeed subscribed to my YouTube channel. Make sure your subscriptions are set to public, at least for the duration of this giveaway. And then if you want to go ahead and go back into your settings and make them private again, if that's what you prefer, then obviously by all means. But I do need to somehow check that you are subscribed. I want to thank each and every single one of you that has been here, whether it's been from 2020 or just recently. I appreciate each and every single one of you so much. This channel has been a great outlet for me in so many ways you guys probably will never know, so you have no idea how much this means to me. I've made some incredible friends through this beauty journey, and I look forward to meeting more people in person and making more friends on here. Before I get all mushy and sappy, I'm just going to one more time say thank you, and let's jump into the products. I decided, because I looked through everything that I had, that I have enough things for two giveaways. I'm gonna do one giveaway for those of you that are more of a fair, light, medium skin tone, and then a second giveaway for those of you guys that are more of a medium to deep skin tone. Now, of course, if you're light and you happen to like your products deeper, specifically in eyeshadows, you're of course welcome to let me know, but please pick one so that more people have a chance. I guess I'll start with the deeper package that I've curated and then switch over to the light, just because it's a little bit easier for me to maneuver that here on my desk. I also do have one bonus item that I will talk about at the very end, and I think I'm gonna draw for that between the two winners. Let's get into it. So, some miscellaneous products. First, this Mud Masky mineral infused double cleansing mask. I don't remember where I got this, but I have so many masks, I decided to pass this one along to one of you guys. So this will be the first item in the medium to deep gift package. This is going to be highlighter central, by the way, because I've gotten a whole bunch of like mystery bags and things like that over the past couple of years, and because I'm so fair, there's been a whole bunch of highlighters that I just am unable to use. So you guys are getting them, and hopefully you still enjoy highlighter. I know it hasn't been the most popular thing, but I still do like me a nice blingy highlighter every once in a while. So let's go through actually the Sydney Grace highlighters. I have a loose highlighter in Radiant Glow from Sydney Grace. These were all, I believe, products from their mystery bundles that I've participated in the past 2 years. So this looks to be like a beautiful golden loose highlighter. I also have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 pressed highlighters. And I don't know if I should open all of these. I mean, you can kind of see the shades through the little window, and I'm not gonna, I think, take them out. But this is the Radiant Morning highlighter. I guess I can kind of I don't know. I don't want to destroy this. So I think that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. I'm so sorry. Then there's Sandy Beach. I know probably the reflection is not making it easy to see these colors, but hopefully you can also look these up online if you're interested. This is in Sublime. I believe a lot of these are limited edition shades that were made specifically for their mystery bundles, but I could be wrong about that. So you can always go on the Sydney Grace website and look those 3 shades up, or maybe just search online. I'm sure it's all out there somewhere. Since we're on the highlighter train, I have the Glamlight Mimosa highlighter. This was part of their happy hour collection. This is the Mimosa highlighter, really cute packaging. I was so excited for this because I love mimosas, but it's just too yellowy gold for somebody as fair as me. I think this would look absolutely stunning on a medium to deep, or tan at least, skin tone. This I got for the really dark ladies, the gents, or anyone out there that is of a deep skin tone and loves their highlighters. When Makeup Geek was going out of business, they did a clearance, and I got these 2 beautiful highlighters in Ignite and Firework, but I'm also going to include the little pans for them, just so you guys can store them a little bit better. If you have a palette of your own, you can just pop that in there instead and use these compacts for something else. These would be great for creams as well. So we have a little Makeup Geek bundle. Another cute little item from Sydney Grace. It's not makeup, it's actually earrings. My ears, unfortunately, are really sensitive to most things. So even though I thought these were super duper cute, I just know I'm not gonna be able to wear them. So that is going into the giveaway. A little Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, which will come in handy because we're going to get to a lot of eyeshadow palettes in a minute. I have a pair of eyelashes. I don't wear false eyelashes, so I probably got this also in some sort of a mystery bundle or something. This is from Camera Anique Beauty, and this is the Mary Lash. I have a couple of primers. The Benefit OG, the Professional. I've gone through a whole one of these before I was even on YouTube. This is a really good, solid, smoothing pore primer. And then I also included this little mini from Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control. Okay, another Sydney Grace product. This is the Elegant Lady Glitter. I don't really wear loose eyeshadows or loose glitters at all, so I wanted to include that in case one of you guys do instead. That also came in one of my mystery bags. And then the rest are basically pretty big ticket items. So there's one more highlighter, and it is from Pat McGrath. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter. I believe I found this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and I just couldn't pass it up. I knew it wouldn't be for me because of the shade, and I knew that I would want to put this into a giveaway because, hello. Can we give a moment to this incredible imprint. Like, wow. I mean, if this was in a lighter shade, there's no way this would not have been mine. This is in Venusian Nude. That is the name of the shade. So again, you can look that up. See some swatches from people that are of a deeper skin tone. So that's a really exciting one. I have this really cool set from MAC. This is the Frostbitten Kiss Luster Glass Lipstick set. It comes with 5 different shades. I believe this was a holiday set last year, and I just don't wear the luster glass formula, so I decided to pass this along instead. This was something I got as a gift, and I just decided not to open it and right away pass it along. It looks like the packaging is absolutely stunning, and honestly, if I were wearing like the more shiny luster glass kind of lipsticks, I would have definitely kept this for myself. I have this cute palette from Ofra. This is the Mini Max palette, and it's called the Secret Garden palette. It includes a highlighter, a bronzer, which I guess you could also use as an eyeshadow, which clearly is way too deep for me, which is why I'm passing this along, a blush, and then these 6 eyeshadow shades that look really pretty. I can't speak to the formula of this specific palette. I, in the past, have absolutely loved the Ofra highlighters. I just stopped purchasing from them just for some questionable ethics reasons from the brand years ago. But I got this and I've held on to it for the giveaway, and there's, you know, no reason now that I already have it not to pass it along to somebody. I still have a few Ofra products in my collection that, you know, I haven't gotten rid of because I already spent money on them. So I wanted to make sure that that goes to a good home and still gets used and loved. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyeshadow palettes in this bundle. And again, I tried to pick the ones that I thought would work well for darker skin tones. There is one palette, well, there's more than one palette that is doubled in here, but some of them you guys will see are actually catered more to darker skin tones, and I guess we will end with those. So first palette, Glam Light, Scooby-Doo. This is what, the Roro Raggy. This is a 10 shade palette. It does not have any light shades. So those of you that don't shy away from your greens and blues are going to absolutely love this. I own this palette too. I'm ashamed to admit that I have yet to try it. It is one of my basket of shame eyeshadow palettes, one of the new palettes in my collection that I have yet to try. So I can't speak to the formula of specifically this palette, but I have to say most of, if not all of the Glam Light palettes that I have already tried that are in my collection, I've really enjoyed. So hopefully you guys will love this one. This is a palette that I bought for a giveaway, and then I bought one for myself, and then I changed my mind. So this is the one of the doubles. So you guys will see this again when I show everybody the products in the light bundle. This is the Michaela Pot 2, and I mean, she has so many beautiful shades. Ooh, I have to admit, when I opened this today, when I was preparing for this video, I almost changed my mind and kept one of these for myself, but I can't be greedy. I have way too many eyeshadow palettes, and I chose to go ahead and pass along both of these. I mean, this does look stunning. All those greens, some of the neutrals on top, and then of course the row of purples and blues. Absolutely gorgeous. I will try my best to pack these really well. These boxes are gonna be expensive to ship, but that's okay. Hopefully nothing will come broken. I will try to bubble wrap all of these eyeshadow palettes nicely for you guys. So those are the 2 from Glam Light, 1 from Marc Jacobs, and yes, this brand is not even around anymore. I'm actually not even going to open this. I'm going to show you mine. I love Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes. I don't know what's happening with the brand. I hope they come back. So yes, this palette is one of the older ones. I hope you guys don't mind. And this is what she looks like. This is the Extravagance palette. I adore this palette. I mean, the shimmers in here, those golds and olives, absolutely stunning. And yes, this can work for both light and deep skin tones. tones in my opinion. I mean, it even has this one shade that I guess deep skin tones can probably only use as like an inner corner highlight. I don't know what else you would use it for. There's really probably not too much as far as a transition, because even that might be too light for some of you. But I thought these shimmers would look so stunning on a deeper skin tone. Plus, I did have more eyeshadow palettes that I felt would be better suited to lighter skin tones. Being, you know, as fair as I am, that's kind of more my domain and what I'm more attracted to. Even though I did try to pick up a few palettes here and there with everybody in mind, once I did the count, I realized that the light skin gals got an extra palette or two. So I thought it would be only fair to include the Marc Jacobs in this bundle. And then the last three palettes are all from Sydney Grace. And if you're not familiar with Sydney Grace, they always come out with the same eyeshadow palette in a light and a deep version. So these three are all deep. The Chase Your Dreams eyeshadow palette doesn't have a sticker on the back that says deep, but once I show you the color story, you will understand exactly why I chose to put this palette into this bundle. Look at that. This is so beautiful and grungy, and I think will show up on the dark-skinned beauties. So this is going into this bundle for sure. Where the Wild Things Grow did come in a light and a deep. So this is the deep, and this is what this beautiful palette looks like. I have the light version myself, and this is one of my favorite palettes from Sydney Grace. I really do enjoy this palette. This sunflower shade down here on the bottom, so beautiful. I mean, everything is beautiful. I want to make sure that it's clean. I even hate opening these, but I kind of thought you guys would appreciate looking at them. And then last but not least is the Be Mine eyeshadow palette. I don't know if they make these three eyeshadow palettes anymore. It's quite possible that I got these on clearance because they were being discontinued, but I have all of these palettes and I can vouch for them. They're absolutely stunning. So this is the deep version of the Sydney Grace Be Mine eyeshadow palette. So gorgeous. This is going to be perfect for like the upcoming Valentine's Day season. I think this is a fantastic fall palette. I think that there are also quite a lot of beautiful wintry colors. Not that you have to wear makeup seasonally, but there's these gorgeous blacks, and there's a sparkling glitter black shade that could be so fun for New Year's if I manage to get this out to you guys in time. Oh, I forgot to mention, I guess it'll be in the rules, but I'm gonna cut this off on December 10th just so I have enough time to then mail it to hopefully most of you for the holidays. And that is the medium deep, I don't know what we're calling this, gift bundle. Let's get into the light to medium gift prize. I only had one pack of these, unfortunately, otherwise I would have included them in both. These are the Shiseido facial cottons. I've been using these for years. I've been talking about them for years. I haven't in a hot minute, but I'm still using mine. And I had one extra lying around. I still have mine that is almost full. One of my last ones. I occasionally find these at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I would say if you live in the States or anywhere where discount stores like that are available, maybe look there, because I haven't looked at what the full price is nowadays with inflation and such. These were never cheap. I can only imagine how much they are now. We have a couple of complexion products, and obviously this is not going to work for everybody, but I have this foundation stick from Trestique. I think I also got this in some sort of either a subscription box or a mystery bundle. It's this cute pencil-like packaging, and it is a very light shade. I just have so many foundations, I decided to pass this one along. I also had a double of the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum in Fair. I have this exact one. I think I bought something from Ulta and they included this as a free gift, and because I already had one, I decided to just pop it into here. The Smashbox Original Photo Finish Primer. This is an OG. I know a lot of people really love this. I don't particularly love it, but I know a lot of people do. So if you're one of them, you're in luck. I did include a couple of Sydney Grace products in here too. They might be too deep, but I tried to find shades that you could use maybe in other ways. So this is also a highlighter, and it is more of a pinky highlighter. This is called Swinging Vines. I figured if it's too deep to use as a highlighter, this could be a great blush topper, even for the very light skin tones, or you could use it, of course, as an eyeshadow. And And then speaking of eyeshadow, I also included this lighter shade. This is in Soulmates and it is marked as light. So I guess maybe there's a Soulmates Deep that Sydney Grace has. But these two shades actually could make a really easy two and done eyeshadow look. I also included a loose pigment. This is in Last Quest. I can't seem to open the box. I'm already starting to destroy it. I'm worried it's gonna rip. So if you want to see the shade, just look up Sydney Grace Last Quest online and hopefully that'll pop up for you. Benefit Cookie Highlighter is one of my favorites. And of course, this is great for lighter skin tones. This is also in the new slimmer packaging. I still have the older, bulkier packaging, but in case you're not familiar with Cookie, here's what she looks like. It's a really beautiful champagne shade. Can you see anything? I don't even know. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I love this highlighter. So I wanted to share it with one of you. Another pair of lashes. I believe I got this in one of my Beautylish lucky bags. And as I mentioned, I don't wear lashes. This Sigma eyeshadow base primer. This is in Persuade. Is Persuade? Actually, I'm so sorry. Let's do this. Persuade is like what? More pinky? I thought this was something else. Hold on. Yeah, this one's pretty light too, but it's a little deeper. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Persuade into the deep box. It's more of a pinky nude shade, and we're gonna put Ignite, which I have. So we're gonna put that. That's what she looks like. There it is. I use this as an eyeshadow base quite a lot. So Ignite is gonna go into this box. Persuade, I'm gonna throw into the other one. The Milani eyeshadow primer, I am currently using mine and loving it. I have it on my eyes today. A couple of products that are on the older side that, again, I hope you guys don't mind. Since I included the highlighter from the Glamlight Happy Hour collection, I decided to include the Happy Hour lip set from the Glamlight collection in here. These are, what are these? Are these glosses? It doesn't really say. It just says a lip set. Oh no, it does say lip glosses on the actual packaging. So they come in vodka, Irish cream, Pinot Noir, whiskey, and rum. I really hope these are still good. They have never been touched. They've never been opened. This is kind of one of those products where I was a little unsure if I should include it. If you guys don't feel comfortable with me including it, just let me know. I will take it out. Another older product, I happen to have been a longtime watcher of Samantha March. When she did her big Ofra collab, I went ahead and purchased it, but then I ended up actually getting a few other products separately, so I decided I don't need the whole bundle, but I am including the entire Samantha March bundle in here, and I just thought these shades would be more appropriate to somebody with a lighter skin tone, being that Samantha March, of course, is a light skin tone. So this includes her highlighter in Start Inspired. Should I show you these? This is the Start Inspired highlighter, the Chiclet blush, and the River bronzer. These are all split pans and include a matte and a shimmery side for the bronzer and blush. And then the only product in here that of course I'm not sure about is the liquid lip, because it is again on the older side, so it does seem like it might be already a little bit on the drier side. So if anything, you guys can just trash that. I'm pretty sure the lip gloss though is still good. I still have mine and use it, and it seems to be perfectly fine. So there's one product in here that is a bit questionable, and I don't want to just trash it, obviously. So hopefully somebody will be excited to receive that. I have this Casa Gaga Italian Glam Collection lip gloss in Granita. I have one of these, and I actually was inspired to purchase two of these by my friend Kelly from Keep Beauty Real. This is before Lady Gaga rebranded into the new House Labs. So this was the collection that was exclusive to Amazon, and it's such a beautiful shade. Let's see if I can find it. It's like this multi-chrome gloss, and it has crazy sparkle. I don't know if you can see it right there. Really, really cool. I don't need a backup. Like you can see, I still have so much product because I have so many lip products. I definitely don't need an additional one. And one of my favorite reds comes from Give Beauty. This is the Original Me matte lipstick. I have this one too. It's this beautiful, I would say blue toned red. There it is. a little Natasha Denona single from her I Need a Nude eyeshadow palette. This is the Muse shade. So let's see. If you guys know, this is one of my favorites, if not favorite, Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. And it's the center shade right there. That's that on my finger. And there it is right there. Beautiful shade, one of my favorites in the palette. You can use it as a one and done. If you want like a simple, super shiny eye, you can use it as an all over the lid. You can use it as an inner corner if you like a sparkly inner corner. Okay, and then we have some eyeshadow palettes. Urban Decay Stone Vibes, the mini edition. I have this palette and it was such a surprise palette for me in the year, was it 23 that I tried this? I think so. And it was in my ranking. Here's mine, just so I don't have to open it. And there's the 6 shades. Really, really pretty eyeshadow palette, super easy and on the go. I would say the only downside to this palette is Eclipse is maybe a little too dark to use as a transition if you wanted to. So you're a lot of times stuck using Attraction, which is more of a pinky mauve. But it honestly goes great with the 2 shimmers up on top. And for the green, you can definitely make the brown work. Just go in with a light hand. This is Urban Decay. You know, this is not indie mattes where like one swipe and you have full-blown color. These are definitely buildable, so I don't think you're gonna have an issue there. So we have this little cutie, a Pat McGrath palette. This is the Celestial Nirvana in Nude Allure. Let me see if I have mine handy. So here's Nude Allure, and that is what she looks like. So that's very exciting. A little Pat McGrath in both boxes. Then I have this palette from Real Her. It's called the Dream So Big eyeshadow palette. This looks like a super cute neutral palette. She's been sitting around waiting to be loved. BH, which I know is no longer really around, at least not in this format. This is the Smitten in Switzerland palette. Another stunning neutral palette, but it also of course has greens, this fun bright orange, some purples, some burgundies. Really, really pretty palette. I love mine, and this reminds me I really should pull out mine. And then the last 3 palettes are repeats. So there's the Michaela Pot 2 palette. I'm not going to open it since I already opened the other one. And then the Where the Wild Things Grow from Sydney Grace. Oh, the Michaela one is from Glamlight. And then Where the Wild Things Grow is, as I just said, Sydney Grace. But this is the lighter version. This is the one that I have. I guess I could have showed you mine, but I didn't think of it. And here we are. Same with the Be Mine. Since it's already here, I'll just show you this one, even though I have this exact palette. And there she is. So that is a lot. That is the light to medium box. And last but not least, the palette that I am going to draw. Once I have my 2 winners, I'm gonna toss a coin or some such thing to see which one of the packages gets this palette. This came in my Odin's Eye mystery box that I purchased in 2024, and this is last year's Christmas palette. So I thought it would be super appropriate since I'm doing this giveaway in the months of November and December. This is the Hey Reindeer palette. I got 3 palettes from Odin's Eye, and I just figured it's too much for me. I can part with one of them, and I chose to give you guys this one because it is holiday themed, and I just thought it would be appropriate. And honestly, I couldn't decide whether this should be in the light or the deep box. Plus, it is a special palette. It is an indie palette. I mean, so is Sydney Grace and Glamlight, of course. But, you know, Odin's Eye, I feel like being an international brand, still not something a lot of people have tried. I do have 3 palettes from them now, and so far I've really enjoyed what I have tried. I also have heard that like in this past year, some of their mattes haven't been as consistent, but from everything I've heard about this palette, it seems to have gotten very good reviews, and most people really enjoy all of their holiday palettes. So this is the toss up. This, we don't know yet which box is going to go into. It's going to be a surprise to one of the two winners. And with that, here we are. This is my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you're excited to win some of these goodies. As I said, this giveaway is going to run until December 10th. I didn't want to make it too long because I want to try to get this out to you soon after that. And hopefully for those of you that are within the US and Canada, you can even get it before the holidays. And anybody that is international, I can't promise that, but obviously we'll see how the post office handles that. That is another thing I didn't really touch on. I would like to make this international, but please check that the USPS, the United States Post Office, ships to your country, because as it is, shipping is astronomical nowadays, as you probably very well know. If it's a country that right now the USPS is not shipping to, I unfortunately just do not have the means. I don't, to be honest, have the means to be shipping these out in general. I'm probably gonna have to like borrow money from my mother for shipping these things, but I definitely do not have the financial means to be shipping through DHL or FedEx or UPS or any of those more specialty shipping companies. So I'm just going to my local post office and hopefully they give me a price that is not gonna blow my mind. But yes, international, because it is a very special one. So please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go subscribe to my Instagram if you want a bonus entry. And when you leave a comment, I guess let me know what was your favorite product out of what I showed today. What are you most excited to get? And please let me know whether you want the light or the deep version of this giveaway. And with that, cheers, we made it through. Thank you again so much for this incredible milestone. I can't wait to see who ends up being the winners. And well, let me first have a sip, because I always do this. I make myself a martini and then of course I don't drink it because I end up chatting and showing you things. But yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If I've missed anything in the rules, I will try to make sure to link them in the description box and or in a pinned comment. And with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm afraid to even know how long this video is. One last time, thank you so much. I hope that you guys are all doing really well. I hope that you are continuing to stay safe and healthy. Take care of yourselves and those around you, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Cheers and bye guys.